Here's the deal. There aren't too many things that I will say you need. However, this is something that I believe every badass woman physician that wants to grow her money and grow her wealth and live her rich life definitely needs. Welcome, guys. This is Dr. Latifat. I'm so glad that you get to hang out with me. This episode today, I'm so excited about because I honestly don't think people talk about what I'm about to talk to you guys about. And when I think about my own journey when it comes to money and wealth building, and even now that I'm considering myself successful by my own definition and continuing to grow deeper, and build more, I have to say that the importance of what I'm going to talk to you about today is so important. If I have never met you before, I'm Dr. Latifat. I'm a GI doc, and I'm also the founder of MoneyFit MD, which is everything we do here is committed to one purpose and one purpose only. It is to help you, dear woman physician, build the money and wealthy life that you deserve. We've been hustling for too long. And the sad part is no one is teaching us about money. No one is teaching us how to create our rich life. And we're just out on the streets trying to figure it out ourselves. And if you're like me, I knew nothing about money until literally 8 years ago. And I remember having so many moments of shame, not knowing and feeling alone in my own trying to grow my money world. And I have to say that I made a commitment then at some point during my own journey that I wanted to provide a community, a support, but also the tools that I wish someone had given me when I was beginning my money journey and even in the middle of my money journey. So, the things that we do here is for that reason only. Before I go into today's episode, I wanted to just share some excitement about last week. Well, when I'm recording this was literally a couple of days ago. I had the privilege and honor of hosting a group of women physicians for a money brunch locally in Sacramento. We had such an amazing time. It was so good, y'all. I mean, there's nothing like growing and building community. And what we've been able to do virtually with the thousands of people like you that we're reaching every week online, and now being able to expand that even locally and grow our community of women physicians and dentists that are learning money and growing their finances. I am so honored, humbled, but also just pinching myself. I cannot believe we're doing this. But it was so fun. We met at a local winery. I had the food catered. It was me and Team Money Fit MD. Two of my three kids came to hang out with us, and we're selling Money Fit MD stuff, like the books, the cards, the Soxy Doc as well, which was one of our sponsors for the event. And I have to say, it was so much fun, letting my kids just be kids, but also just learning about money, the value of money, which is something that really does matter when it comes to building generational wealth. And so they made commissions while selling. They got a percentage, not a percentage, they got a certain amount per things that they sold. And they had so much fun, but also got to experience the ups and downs of selling, the ups and downs of helping, serving, marketing, learning about their products enough to be able to communicate that. All of that stuff, guys, is part of building their wealthy mindset. And it truly was an honor to just experience that. So what I want to talk to you guys about is something that I really do see that the women inside of our money school benefit a lot from. And it's something that I honestly wish I had from when I was starting my financial journey and even now. And it's the whole idea of having a money thought partner. So what do I mean by a money thought partner? A money thought partner is someone that helps you, lends you their brain to think and co-think and co-create together when it comes to the things that you want to do. So you may have heard about things like masterminds, where it's meeting of the masters, and the masters are bringing their minds together. Or you may have heard about things like study buddies, right? That's part of why you have study buddies in med school. But instead of it just being a study buddy, it's now bigger than that, deeper than that. This is someone that maybe is, imagine when you're in first year of medical school, having someone that's either in third year of medical school, that you have access to their brain, access to their knowledge, so that as you're thinking and synthesizing, they can now listen to you, hear you think, and be able to find what the missing spots, the blind spots that you have are. So for example, it's why we do things like when we're in third year medical school, you did those things with like standardized patients, and people were watching you from the video so that they can tell you the parts that you may not know that you may be missing, a question that you haven't answered or asked, an examination part of the abdominal whatever that you haven't maybe listened to, right? And you can see how, if you remember, how valuable that was for you. So now imagine that when it comes to your finances and sort of like your financial journey. So for example, one of the things that my women inside of the money school would come to our calls about would be things like, I'm looking at this property and it's a good, numbers are running well, numbers are not running well, what am I not looking at? Or it may be things like, I'm looking at my finances, I think I can probably invest in like 2 passive income opportunities this year. What do you think, Latifat? I'm looking at this deal, what am I not evaluating? Or even things as simple as like, I'm looking at my spending and this month feels tight, like what am I missing? Or I want to negotiate my rates, I'm thinking about this amount, what do you think about this amount that I'm going to negotiate, right? And the beautiful part of it is I get to think about them, their goals, because now I know them, I know what their goals are, but also now I'm listening to them, I'm finding the limiting beliefs, I'm finding the thought errors, I'm looking at what they're not evaluating, and also suggesting maybe opportunities that they were not looking at. So for example, I remember a woman physician that came into our community that was like, my goal for this year is I want to like buy this number of properties this year. Passively, I want to invest in this number of properties and passively. And I was like, I think you can do more than that, right? And part of it was to stretch her, but part of it was to be a thought partner that causes her to increase her capacity. Because the mistake we make is this, guys. We are looking at our local environment, you're looking at maybe a local hospital, the people that you've grown up with, you're looking at your family, and when you have ideas or things you want to do, you bring in those ideas to them. What you don't know or what you're not realizing is that if they have not been to the places that you want to be in, if they're not having access to the tools, maybe they don't have the coaching tools, they may literally like shut your idea down, or they're literally going to limit you based on their own limiting beliefs, the things that they have not been able to create. And now you are not able to create just because you did not talk to the people that have created. Like, I cannot emphasize the importance of being so careful about who you're sharing your thoughts with, who you having edit your thoughts, and who you let him literally pour on your lawn. If we're not careful about that, guys, we not only limit ourselves, we actually are preventing ourselves from accomplishing the future and the goals that you have the potential to potentially accomplish. I was just sharing with you guys the event that the brunch locally. So much fun, y'all. So much fun. If you're in the Sacramento area, or you're in Northern California, if you're a physician, woman physician, or dentist, and you want to join us for one of our brunches that we probably will be putting together again in future because it was so much fun, just go on Facebook or Instagram, find me, Latifat Akintade or MoneyFit MD, and just send me a message and say, I am local to you. I want to be invited to the future brunch, so that we have a Google form that I'm having people put their information on, because since we hosted this, I've gotten messages from many women that are like, how did I miss out on this? Like, how did I not know about this? And y'all, it's not everything that I share on social media. So if you're not in my email list yet, I want you to go on moneyfitmd.com and just click on anything on there that asks you to put your email so that you can be in my email community, because you're literally missing out on many things that we are doing to build our women physicians and empower, support, and equip women physicians. So go on my website, MoneyFitMD, and just click on anything that tells you to put your email. So click on to get alerted about money calls or whatever it is we're doing. But if you're in the Sacramento area or Northern California and you want to join us, just send me a message and on Facebook or Instagram, and we'll make sure that either myself or someone on our team will make sure you get the Google form where you can put your name, your email address, so that we can make sure you're aware. And that way you have an opportunity to join us, because it was so great. But one of the women physicians that I had the pleasure of chatting with was telling me about her dreams and her goals. And I remember she said, my goal is, big shout out to her. I love when physicians have big dreams. She said, my goal is to continue practicing medicine and be a yoga instructor at age 60. And I was like, age 60? What's special about age 60? Why not age 40? Why not in 3 years from now? Why not in 2 years from now? And she was like, I had never considered doing it sooner because it just felt like something that I can do when I'm close to retirement. And she was like, I never thought about this, that I could do it sooner. Like, many things are going to sound logical to you because you've maybe never thought about the alternative. Maybe because you've only been looking at it from your perspective. And until you have a well-positioned thought partner, a money and wealth building, real rich life thought partner that is there to help you make sure that you find the holes, that you're not wasting money, you're taking the money you're earning and making it work for you, you're not doing YOLO plans that's not for you, that you're not hiding when you should be investing, which is a mistake that so many people are making in general in the physician community, is avoiding investing when you should be investing, right? Many people are like, oh my goodness, the election is coming, I better hide. The elections are important. And so please go vote. I literally don't care who you vote for. Just go vote. Like, go vote, go do your civilian responsibilities. However, what I don't want you to do is sitting down and thinking that the election is going to be the determinant of your rich life, your wealth, and your freedom next year. Like, it doesn't matter whether who it is that's on the throne. Like, you get to win regardless. You get to create regardless. You get to grow your net worth regardless. And I always tell people that yes, there's going to be like there are always going to be opportunities to make money. There are always going to be opportunities to invest. The key is don't do it in a way that is like YOLO. Don't do it because everybody and their mama is doing it. You can find a way that works for you. And it's going to be critically dependent on your ability to have a right, well-positioned money thought partner. Like, when I think about some of the amazing stuff we do at the Money School, people that are betting on their dreams. One of our women physicians recently celebrated her first year in her practice. She's owned her practice for a year now. She just launched a best-selling book. And I remember when she wanted to release the book, she was like, how do I position myself to be a bestseller, right? Those are the things that she got to learn. She was asking before she launched her practice, she had been having fear about leaving her employed position, but she decided to invest in thought partnership through the Money School when she joined us that was last year. I believe she joined us in 2023 or 2022. I don't remember anymore. But the things that she learned, how she's been able to position her finances, organize her finances, get rid of her limiting belief, learn to charge well, right? Those are all the things that is literally position her to be able to create the life that she now gets to experience, which is so amazing. So my point is this: who are the thought partners you have in your life? Are they holding you back or are they helping you grow? Are they shortening your time from now to execution? Are they shortening your time from now to creating the outcome that you want? Or are you on the slow train? Where are you trying to walk to New York instead of taking the plane to New York? Anyways, I hope this has been helpful for you. So just ask yourself this question, reflect on it. And if you don't have one or you've outgrown your thought partners, then it's time to make sure that you put yourself in the right room with not just one thought partner, but multiple thought partners that can serve you, that are invested in you in a no-shame environment, that believe in you, that know your capacity, that will not judge you based on their own limiting beliefs and will not judge you based on their own worst days, all your worst days. So if you don't have that, then I invite you to check out the Money School. This is literally what we do inside of the Money School. We're not for everybody. We have gatekeepers. Yes, we do. We don't want you here if you're not going to be the right fit for our environment. And the way you can do this is literally go to this link, moneyfitmd.com/call, CALL, schedule a call with Team MoneyFit MD. Let's see how we can best support you. We will lend you our brain and we'll help you see if the MoneyFit MD school is the best decision that you can make right now to position yourself for success in 2024 and beyond. I love you guys so much. Always an honor serving you. I look forward to connecting with you on social media. And remember, if you haven't left us a review yet, we would love to hear from you. I'll talk to you soon and see you in the next episode. Goodbye.